Hey guys, it's Omar Fish, and today I'm not gonna be doing any of the content. No. Today I'm gonna be having all the enemy factions combined together, not including the goddamn sentients or unaffiliated. Right. Fight up against each other. So let's go ahead and see. There. Simulate. 20 enemies spawned. So let's go ahead, see how this enemy war is like. Ooh. So it seems like there are some arson Xmas going on. Alright, neat. And I can see two. Oh dear, no. You don't see me. You don't see me at all. Jesus fuck. They still see me. That's like. I'm gonna go ahead. I have to lay low. Just come here and watch from behind. Watch from the shadows. And they'll never see me. Alright? I don't want them to see me or else they'll start attacking me and stuff. Oh, this failed already. They saw me. Alright. Alright, are they all dead? Yes, they are. Alright, simulate. So, oh my god, this is hard. So you can't be in the front two towers. I don't want them to see me because then they're gonna be attacking me instead of attacking each other. Okay. Simulate. I'm gonna go ahead, come to this tower. So over here, we have an Arctic Xmas fighting up against a corrupted Bombard, and there's also a Energy Leech Xmas going on over there. Over there, there's a sniper battle between a normal elite crewman versus somebody else, I don't know. Over there, as you can see, there's an elite crewman that's kind of struggling with a charger. Weird. Well, the Arctic Exabi have decided to most of the enemy factions have decided to team up against that corrupted Bombard. I must say, smart strategy, because the corrupted Bombard will give you a few nightmares. Oh, hey, Emerald, what's up? What's up? I'm currently I'm currently making all the enemies fight against each other, and I am having some problems. So I might actually come here. Gear. I really hope that how much does it cost for? Sure. No, 10 credits. Not just 10 platinum. 10 credits. Yeah, sure, you can like purchase like a few of these things. I would say 30. Alright. Now I'm gonna go ahead. So basically, all the enemies are fighting up against each other. Jesus. Alright. Alright. You sure you don't want to see what's going on? So I'm gonna go ahead. Plop one there. Oh. That's what it does. Well, that sucks. Well, you might as well see me do this, because that's all it does. Alright, they spotted me again. Alright. Alright, wait. Let me go up. I have to kill all the enemies again. This. Okay, settings. There, all enemies have died. Okay. I can't be seen at all. So I have to like sneak 100, right? So there's the Dream Professor. All of them have decided to fight up against that Leech Xmas. Neat. We have a corrupted Butcher over there, and he is accompanied by some other corrupted guy. I can't see, but I do know that there is another corrupted guy helping him out. If you want to see what enemies are actually fighting up against each other, I'll go ahead and show them to you. It's not that much. These are pretty common enemies, 5 arcane boilers. So, yeah, this ain't that special. Alright. I'm gonna have to kill all enemies. Kill enemies. The Drew Professor really sees you for some reason. There we go. And I might add on 1 Corpus Tech there. And I'll make the rest Elite Crewmen. There. Simulate. Increase the variety, you know? Ooh. It looks pretty tough over there. Oh, there is a corrupted Bombard right there. Artemis Alta is there. Let's hope that he is not like the other ones, so which practically snipe you. Alright. That's the left side. It looks pretty hard because of that corrupted Bombard. Not the left side, right side. Over here, there does look like a slight struggle. Right? There's a Frontier Helon. He's trying to snipe the heck out of these arcane boilers, which are kind of having trouble with that Leech Xmas. Over here, the arcane boilers seem to have a small armada, while the Frontier Helon seems to be, I don't know, he's not struggling, but it seems to be taking him a while. And they spot me. Alright, here we go. I don't know why, but over here they can't really see you that much. Alright, so as you can see, there's all those chargers and stuff. They're doing their own things, killing them, I don't know. So yeah. The Lepras seem as if they are fighting up against the Arson Xmas. The Arson Xmas can be a tough problem to deal with, and so can the Arctic Xmas. The Arson can just, oh, that is Artemis Atois. He is basically a Vauban. Oh my god, I just saw that freaking Frontier Helon. He just, whee, up into the stratosphere. So that, the Frontier Helon is, I don't know, they seem to be having a tough time. Over there, that's where most of the combat's at. Most of the combat over here has actually ended. Right? So now the combat is mostly middle and right. Don't know what that arcane boiler is doing. He's really wasting his time. And that Arctic Xmas. Help out your team, man. Help out your team. Alright. So this is where all the juicy fight's going on. And this seems to be a corrupted Bombard versus practically all of the arcane boilers. What? That's weird. Ooh, the Arctic Xmas wants... Let's go ahead. What? Arctic Xmas versus an Arctic Xmas? Weird. Weird fight. So far, not that many have taken that much damage, except for the only person that's really taken that much damage is the arcane boilers. They are taking some damage, and I don't know, it doesn't seem that they're pumping out their actual power. And that is very sad. The Artemis Trois is still immortal. He's basically immortal. Oh! Artemis Trois. Oh, he almost died, but that is when he saved himself by coming back up. And oh my god, an Arctic Eximus shield is dissipated. So now you can actually fight up against the actual Arctic Eximus. And it's now back up. So yeah. So yeah, so now most of the fight has mostly congregated to over there. There's in the backside you see absolutely no fight going on except for they saw me. Alright. Screw your terror bunnies. Here we go. For some reason I'm invisible to the AI up in this platform. Oh, I gotta get rid of that guy. He's scared of ledges, that's cute. Alright, Opa. You've caused me to do this to you, buddy. I hope that did not get me caught. Oh? Is this possible? This actually does seem to be kind of entertaining. War against all the enemy factions. The winner doesn't get anything. They get to die a painless death. That charger seems as if he's gonna die soon. The Druid Artemis Trois has had some real damage taken to him. Nobody saw me, did they? I'm just way too quick for them to see me anyways. Alright. Wait, yes? Yeah. Yeah, let me finish. Yeah, let me go ahead and do it really quick. And I am back. So, it seems as if most of the fight has... No, it has not. I didn't see the enemies actually moving out and actually using range to their advantage. They're using... So that's pretty smart if I say so myself, because for them, they're being absolutely desecrated by all the close-ranged enemies, being the corrupted Bombard, right? He deals the most damage when it's point blank, and it doesn't damage him. And all of the leapers and chargers and runners and crawlers, and all those, and the butchers too, and of course the arcane boilers. But they're all the arcane boilers are straight up harassing that freaking Arctic Eczema. This seems pure harassment to the Arctic Eczema. I feel bad for him. While the Arctic Eczema here is just taking his time sniping off the enemies. And are they shooting at me? No, they don't know that I exist. Same thing for Artemis Autois, who is also sniping, although his sniper rifle isn't going that far. Now that is a problem. That is actually a powerful combo, knocking him down. At the moment they get up, they all get sucked in. That has happened to me before on the Index, which is where Artemis Autois usually lives in, the Index. It seems like for now the infested are teaming up with the corrupted to destroy the Arctic Eczema, who is taking some major damage. This arcane boiler is trying to take the least amount of damage. I don't know why. He's just a wussy. And I feel bad for this poor Exodus. He has been charged by an arcane boiler and all of that arcane boiler's enemies, and is being straight up harassed by Artemis Autois at this point. Over there, it's a 1v1 versus the corrupted Bombard and the Charger, but it seems like the corrupted Bombard won. The corrupted Bombard is taking some major damage, being 25% of his HP. That's still quite a bit, because we're talking about a corrupted Bombard, one of, if not the most tankiest enemy in the whole game. Well, actually, the most tankiest enemy in the whole game is the corrupted heavy gunner. So, but it seems like all the Arctic Eczema are taking some damage. So is this the fall of the Arctic Eczema? I don't know. I know there's only two. That one's taking some damage. Well, there's actually three, because yeah, there's the third one. This one is still has a bit more to go to defend his team. And speaking of his team, are there any members of his team that are actually alive? Because I don't think so. I think the Grenier faction has been practically wiped out. The only Grenier that are still alive are the Arctic Eczema. So can they pull it off for their faction? After all, they really love their fair share of war. Oh, that's another Arctic Eczema. I thought that was a commander. How many enemies have died? Let's go ahead and check. Currently, 6. 14 of the enemies have died. 14 of them. There's only 6 left that I spawned in. Of course, and they are not counting in all the mobsters the arcane boilers are spawning in. So that does seem to be a slight problem. 3 arcane boilers and 1 corrupted Bombard and 2 Arctic Eczema. This will seem to be like a tough one for the arcane boilers, because they don't have any armor defending them. But the corrupted Bombard will also have a tough time too, because the shots really don't like the power of Arctic Eczema. Alright, so come back up. Also, FYI, Fashion Frame is totally endgame. Anyways, I am gonna go up and see this fight. And this will of course be best out of this will be best out of 19. Actually, no, I'll make it best out of 3. So I'm gonna go ahead, summon them in one more time once all the enemies are gone, except for one enemy faction, right? The Corpus is still alive, all because of Ultimus Artois. But there is the fact that he is actually still going strong. He's the only enemy that hasn't been down to at least half HP. Of course, not including the corrupted Bombard. Speaking of him, where is he? There he is. Yep, he's close to it. So it might seem to be a fight between Artemis Artois versus the corrupted Bombard soon. I don't know. Anyways, the Grenier are still alive because of their Arctic Eczema. But the moment they're gone, this is what I'm gonna do, right? So I'm gonna first summon in, so this is like all 4 factions. Then I'm gonna summon in, then I'm gonna kick out the faction that loses, and I'll just keep on doing it until there's one superior reigning faction. So yeah, but it seems like the Grenier might take a loss, even though they're considered to be the most war-driven faction. They might be the ones that are that might have the toughest time with war. And that is weird because they're supposed to be like, oh, they're supposed to be the strongest faction and stuff, but maybe that spot doesn't really belong to the Grenier. I don't know. Right, the corrupted Bombard is slightly Grenier, and he's halfway down. Seems like the Ultimus Artois. Is he trying to confront him? No, he's trying to finish off the Leapers that are chasing him down. Thing is, his gun is actually kind of broken because it's not shooting anywhere. And he is the last living corpus, so maybe the infected might pull out a win for this one. Because the infected can just simply replenish their stocks when they die, right? And they are the only one that's gonna, right? And they're all just halfway there, and they could have like an infinite amount of chargers on their side, and runners and leapers and all those. So the infected might pull off a win for this round. I don't know. The infected strategy seems to be a very common one that you can see. Run in, try to kill the enemy as fast as possible, get out. Run in, do as much damage as possible before you start taking damage, get out. Very common strategy. Some Warframe players use that strategy too. But I don't think that strategy is gonna really work. I don't know. The only ones that don't obey the strategy are the runners, and that's all. They're the only ones that actually stick around with the rest. And the moment they start taking major damage, they start running for their lives. It seems to be like a good strategy on the surface, but it does have a few flaws, being you can't dish out that much damage in a fast enough time if it's enemies such as a Bombard, bombard or a heavy gunner or any of those. So last time 14 of the enemies died. How many enemies are still alive? Those 6 enemies are still alive. Ooh, the Arctic Exodus is running out of HP. If the Arctic Exodus dies, that means the Grenadier will be the ones that will get the boot. Why can't I go up? I just need to get the fuck out of here. Okay. There we go. I fell down. So yeah, that arcane boiler is so close to dying. So that's gonna be something sad. And the Grenadier have died. All that's left is the Corpus and the corrupted faction. The Grenadier have died. Alright. She said I have to kick out the frontier. Hell on. Those and that. So far, the Grenadier have died. And currently, they only have a few... Currently, there's only one man that is running for Corpus, but he seems like he might pull it off. I don't know. This round might end in a draw because of how tanky the corrupted bombard is and the Corpus guy is. Maybe I shouldn't have summoned him. I don't know. Where is that? There is the corrupted bombard. I was like, did the corrupted bombard die? Because if so, then that'd mean that. No. Corrupted bombard is still there. He's going strong, and so is the Drew. Also, in the final round, round 3, there's gonna be 3 factions, except one ally faction. Me and a load of specters. More specifically, let me look at all the specters that I can get. Ancient Healer Specters. Ancient Healer Specters cost just basically all the specters you can get that I can currently get. Alright. That'd be for round 3. Although I can only summon in one of each specter. I remember I saw an arcane boiler. Did it die? Wow. Also FYI, Passion Frame is totally endgame. Yeah, these are 2 Warframes that I was actually able to get over the course of time and space. I really like how they look. I don't think so. I don't think the Ultimus Alta. I think the Ultimus Alta should team up with the corrupted Bombard to take down all the Arcanes. Or they should team up with the Infected to take down the corrupted Bombard. It's gonna take a while for the corrupted Bombard to die. So yeah, so health check really quickly. Health check, check up on their health. Alright, screw you too. Alright, so that's their current health. Health, they're all around halfway except for the Dream Professor. Alright, R3 settings. There has been unpaused. I know, why is I struggling so much? Somebody spotted me. So yeah, and there's also the fact that the Dream Professor is cheating, which means that the Corpus are gonna lose this round because you see this guy. He's cheated. When I paused all the AIs, everyone froze except for him. So I'm sorry, man. You're gonna have to die. This is punishment. Freaking cheetah. Anyways, because the Corpus faction cheated, they will have to be kicked out. You know what? This is going on for way too long, alright? But I first need to pause AI. That's how I'm gonna be able. Yeah, I don't know how. This guy is cheating. You saw me pause the AI. You saw me pause the AI, and he's still doing that. So I'm sorry. Alright. Anyways, now we shall continue on with the fight. With the Druid Professor gone, for he has cheated, it's only a matter of time until either one of these two enemy factions lose. Oh my god! So the winner of round 1 is the Infected. So the winner of round 1 is the Infected. Alright, so come back. So you should probably come back the next time I do this for round 2. I get a... There we go. Okay, so for round 2, the Corpus cheated. With the fact that the Corpus cheated, and the Grenier did their evil schemes, all that's left is the Infected and the Ancient. And the Corrupted. So this is their strategy. So this is their current loadout now. In the Infected, it's that. So this is what we're gonna be seeing. Corrupted versus Infected. Who will win? Well, you have to watch this stream again if you want to. Bye.